This is the fused cube. It's like two Rubik's cubes, but put together and kind of glued together in this way. This isn't really the best example of one, as you can see here, but it's just a quick little build I put together. And here's just a quick little tutorial on how to solve it. For reference, if you know how to solve this, then you could probably figure out something like this, because even though you can do F moves and stuff on this that you can't do on the Siamese cube, it's basically the same idea. Solve just a regular Rubik's cube with some limited moves, and then turn the cube over and solve the different one. These two cubes are completely independent of each other, which means that this piece can't go here, just like these two cubes are independent of each other, as in this piece can't end up here. The only difference between this cube and this cube, which is what I think makes this one easier to solve, is the moves you can do. On the Siamese cube, you can only do R, R wide, and U moves, and M moves. Whereas on this cube, you're limited to U, R, and F. Now, luckily, lots of algorithms already use only the R, U, and F moves, because that's just easier to finger trick. So I consider this one to be easier than the Siamese cube because you can use more standard algorithms. So let's just get right into the solving process. So now that the cube is all scrambled up, we can start with the tutorial. To start the cube, you're going to need to have a side that's not the full side. So for example, I can't start on red and just get a piece in there. I need to start on something like white that only has this L shape, I guess. So I could just put the cross in like normal and put only two cross pieces. There's really nothing you have to know, like different algorithms to how to get things in because of the move restrictions. And even during F2L, you can just do normal, regular F2L algorithms. But the one thing you'll run into is like this. If I were to do a 3-move insert, I can't, because this would be like a B move. So you would need to pair it up first, and then if even still you can't put it in, you just insert it, and then do R prime, F, R, F prime, or a sledgehammer to make it so that you can put it in. For this blue and red pair that needs to go in here, you could just do a 3-move insert like normal. And then for this, you just put in the pair. Now I'm going to go over one special case, really the only other special case you'll need to know. Like when you have something like this where it's your last F2L pair, and you run into the same problem as before where you can't put something in for whatever reason, you could put it in an already occupied space, like this blue-red one that this pair used to be in, and then insert this blue and red pair a different way, and then that sets you up that you can put it in. Now, most OLL algorithms work with just F, R, and U, but for the ones that don't, like this one that need either wide moves or whatever other OLL algorithms, you can always do 2-look, because F, U, R, U prime, R prime, F prime is allowed on this cube, and so is the soon, which you could just do over and over until you get something like an anti-soon or something that doesn't take any more than R and U moves. Now, unlike the Siamese cube, you can get any PLL. I just happened to get a Z perm, but you can also get G perms and J perms and T perms and Y perms and any other PLL. Now luckily, most PLL algorithms already don't use anything more than F, R, and U moves. I'll even have a list of the only ones that you can do on this cube right here. And as you can see, one of them is the Z perm. So I'm just going to do a U perm and then another U perm. Or for another example, if you have something like an F perm, you could just do a T perm to get the corners and an H perm, a 2-gen RU H perm to get the full PLL, and you have one cube solved. And then the second cube is exactly the same, but I'll just do a quick walkthrough. You get the cross, same as you normally would, just there's two pieces. And then you kind of just solve F2L as you normally would again, except if you run into something where you can't get the pairing correctly because of the move restrictions, in which case take out another pair and put it back in differently. And then you do OLL. I'm just kind of blinking out on this one. And then you do OLL. If you can't do it with full OLL, you just do it 2gen. And that should work most of the time. And then like this, for this main algorithm that I use, I can't do it with the allowed moves, so I'll use an alternate alg that does use only LU, and I'm finished. So that was the tutorial on how to solve the fused cube. If you want to see me build this cube, you can click right up there in the corner. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more content like this, and at 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a special live stream, so subscribe to stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in my next video.